People, Power, the story of John Laurinaitis. And welcome back to my channel. Again, this is Mikeratto. And well, hello to all of you. Well, welcome back. I hope you all like this video. Comment down below, share, subscribe, and subscribe. Subscribe, share this video to your friends. And well, let's all discuss about this thing with John Laurinaitis being this, well, on-screen authority figure, which he actually does in 2012. So, what happened to the storyline? How does this actually come to the fruition of the storyline and everything towards the story? So, here we go. Let's discuss first. Well, behind the screen, behind the scenes, he's actually one of the most well recognizable people in the WWE, a former pro wrestler and a real backstage officer in the WWE, vice president of talents or something like that, which he helps the talents in his workforce. Well, he's also featured in WWE television. Well, sometime when is a brawl and they need someone to halt the fight, an authority figure who will represent WWE that is not actually McMahon, they had him, or some agent who will stop the fight. So, yeah, there's his role, and he was also mentioned in CM Punk's pipe bomb in 2011. And later on, he is more shown on television. He's there when Vince McMahon tried to screw CM Punk out of the WWE Championship and Money in the Bank. He's also there when Vince McMahon is speaking to the audience in 2011, doing his heel stuff. And then he's there when, he's starting to build up his authority figure. He's also gathering boost somehow in that time. So, his heel character is slowly getting to the live television audience, in which, in 2011, when Triple H was actually removed from his position, he was put as a replacement for the time or something like that. He's the replacement for the one who is in charge in Raw. In kayfabe, it actually does. He has some segments with then champion CM Punk, while the two are actually feuding in 2011, which Punk remarks about John Laurinaitis. He keeps on, you know how CM Punk is in 2011. He's unstoppable in the microphone. He will speak his mind. That who is CM Punk is. That's why people love his change in 2011 when he turned face. He's the he actually speaks for the people. That's his character back then. And then, for John Laurinaitis, he is one of the most respectable, people in the WWE. He's one of the most, backstage producers or something like that, a talent relations officer, which is he's representing a character on live television as a corporate person, authority figure, which he actually works to stop. And he was positioned to be the general manager of Raw. And later on, for now, he is a not the permanent manager but the replacement for Triple H. Because people walked out in an episode of Raw, which it was actually entertaining to see that there's no people actually on the roster. It was Triple H, Cena, Sheamus, and Punk, which the four performed on, I think, the first few minutes of Monday Night Raw, which there's not much people who is actually on that night. They show it on the on that episode, which people are on the parking lot, and they were actually they are standing by their point that the WWE is actually dangerous, because they're thinking that pro wrestling by the time it is dangerous, they're being attacked by anyone. You know how the carnage between The Miz and R-Truth and all of the storylines in 2011 and so on and so forth. That's the storyline, and Triple H was ousted out of the power in kayfabe that time. Well, when he was removed, well, yeah, he was off television for a lot of months before well returning in 2012. John Laurinaitis performed as this heel authority figure, which well, yeah, he is also shown during Triple H's feud with CM Punk during Night of Champions 2011. That's also a point, which well, I think he was somehow delaying the match or something like that. Who will benefit if Triple H was ousted out of power in Night of Champions because well Triple H's job as the COO was also on the line. So while going on, while in 2012, while after the while still going on feud with Punk, while Punk focused much on Jericho, while the position for Raw General Manager, and well, later on, Teddy Long's SmackDown General Manager role was put on a line in WrestleMania 28, which whoever wins will be the permanent General Manager for the two brands, which Teddy Long loses the match because Eve turned on Zack Ryder, and you know the story. And Miz Trick by the time it continues. So, well, yeah, he is now the permanent manager, general manager for Raw and SmackDown by that time, which while he is this authority figure, which people loves to boo by that time. And then yeah, so well, he defeated well the team he picked defeated team Teddy Long, which was composed of baby faces. His teams is actually composed of heels, which well yeah after that well he continued his heel streak interfering in CM Punk's business later on in John Cena's business, and even Big Show had a small rivalry between him and John Laurinaitis before well turning heel. You know how Big Show loves to turn heel? Well, it was actually discussed on some videos. Well, not technically, but his character while he's turning back heel and face, you know how his character works in the WWE. Well, for the time when the Big Show turned heel while he joined John Laurinaitis, he had this ironclad contract which he is boasting in the WWE universe. And yeah, and for John Laurinaitis, he also made a segment for Raw featuring Brock Lesnar as the poster guy. And yeah, well, when he was actually in power, well, he actually had a, you know, that mini scooter when he goes to the ring after, well, being kayfabe injured in a, I think, either in a match or something like that, which he was selling. So he had this, well, mini scooter going to the ring as a part of also, well, his trademark as the people power type of gimmick. Which later, well, when his feud with Punk ended, he started with his feud with Cena, which, well, at first, well, he was defeated by, well, he was actually almost defeated by Cena, but Big Show saved him. And then, well, Big Show was defeated by Cena, and then he was out of power because Cena's job is also on the line. You know, the Battle of the Johns, with Big Show representing, well, John Laurinaitis. And also in that time, well, there's a lot of people who interrupted or who interfered in favor of John Cena, such as Kofi Kingston. Well, yeah, Brodus Clay, who are actually, well, feuding also with the Giant, the Big Show. Well, yeah, he was out of power, so the people power died. AJ Lee was the general manager who replaced him. And then, well, I think Booker T was the one who is on SmackDown doing the role now for Teddy Long. So, yeah. And yeah, that's a people power. Well, he made sporadic appearances after that, such as in Money in the Bank in 2020, and also in his segment with The Rock before WrestleMania 29. So yeah, that's the video for John Laurinaitis, the people power, and everything towards it. I hope you all like this video. Like, comment down below, share, subscribe, and subscribe. And again, well, this is Mikeratto. Take care and peace. Peace.